I don't know if any of you watching are the same, but I have a confession. I'm the type of person who loves to watch and re-watch Nintendo game trailers over and over. And that's not just for new, upcoming games. I enjoy Nintendo trailers from just about any time period. Between the great music and editing, the rush of great memories they cause to flood back in, and just how plain epic some of them are. For me, they're a feel-good thing to watch, and I find myself chasing that feeling a lot. I'll just sit there and watch these trailers occasionally, and I'll often just let them play while I'm doing chores, working out, or as I'm going to sleep at night. So I thought that today I'd pick 5 trailers I've been revisiting as of late, and some of these maybe aren't your typical picks. And while I get that not everyone watches trailers and this is kind of a silly video topic, I wanted to talk about this today to highlight some trailers as pieces of Nintendo media that deserve more attention. Some of them are important pieces of Nintendo history, like the first one I'll be talking about, the world premiere of Star Fox Zero at Nintendo's digital event during E3 2015. And while the game trailer itself is good, for this one, maybe it's not as much the trailer as it is the context. Nintendo opened their E3 showcase this year with a puppet skit featuring then executives Shigeru Miyamoto, Reggie Fils-Aimé, and Satoru Iwata. As each puppet was introed, each made a quip as a caricature or representation of their real-world personality. Iwata being his reserved yet razor-sharp self, Reggie being the larger-than-life character we knew him as in the real world. We catch him doing push-ups to the hilarious count of Nintendo 64.
62, Nintendo 63, Nintendo 64.
And Miyamoto brings his playful personality, bringing the energy and striking those classic Mario poses. The puppets of these industry legends then strut toward the big stage, the world in awe of what they might reveal. Then out of nowhere, the puppets inexplicably sprout fur and feathers, each morphing into a Star Fox character to introduce a big reveal. The series' first HD entry, and maybe still the coolest use case of the Wii U gamepad. I still get goosebumps watching this back. The 2015 digital event was a special presentation and representative of a special time for the company. And if that wasn't enough, after the awesome trailer packed with actual gameplay and not cinematics, we were sent straight into a Shigeru Miyamoto exclusive developer deep dive, explaining development concepts for Star Fox Zero, the game's inspiration, and what makes it unique. This was honestly so cool and makes me long for more stuff like this again. Current directs are so packed with announcements, and we only get these developer deep dives occasionally. And the puppet segment? I mean, nothing has come close to that since. I realized that here I talked more about an important and memorable Nintendo moment rather than the trailer itself. But don't sleep on the trailer either. It gave us a look at what I still think is one of Nintendo's best looking and most innovative titles. This was a fantastic way of introducing a game, and I'll always look back at it fondly. Next, I want to talk about the 1000 Pokémon video released in early January of 2023. I guess this is more than a post-release trailer for Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. It's actually a celebration of the series and just how far it's come. The number of individual Pokémon had crossed into 4 figures that year, and this was the celebratory video, counting down and celebrating all 1008 encounters. The Pokémon Company didn't hold back, as this was wonderfully edited, complete with gameplay footage of encounters with each and every Pokémon spanning various games, hardware generations, and even worldwide languages. Each time I watch it, it makes me so appreciative of this franchise and the global reach that it has. It's something that unites people from across the globe, bringing them the same joy. 1008 Pokémon and counting, and each one just might be somebody's favorite. The music in this video, mashing together the various generations of Pokémon video game music, is a delight. And the way they present the Pokémon here is brilliant. They didn't just count down by national dex number boringly from 1 to 1000. Instead, they grouped and presented the Pokémon in various theme segments, like grouping all region starter Pokémon together, grouping together certain evolution types and forms. It unites all generations of Pokémon in such a special way, and it's one of the best videos celebrating the franchise. I also love how it ends in Paldea celebrating our newest games, playing that ever-memorable Gym Leader Terastal song, an iconic tune for the region, and the pomp and circumstance around how they present Gimmighoul and Goldengo, Pokémon 999 and 1000, it was just such a treat to watch. Passing 1000 Pokémon was a huge milestone, and this video went above and beyond to celebrate the occasion. The only bad part about it is that we might have to wait until there are 2000 Pokémon until they create a new video that could match this. During the Xenoblade 3 hype cycle, for me, nothing will beat that release date reveal trailer, the one that actually bumped up the game's release date from September 2022 to July. I still remember the feeling of relief that day when I watched this incredible trailer, and after, I saw that the wait for Xenoblade 3 was going to be shortened by 2 months. But as good as it is, release date revealed is actually not the Xenoblade 3 trailer I'm going to be talking about today. Instead, I want to talk about one that I started watching more recently. I avoided a lot of the other pre- and post-release trailers in order to not see spoilers for the game, so a lot of these I missed at launch. But now, after having fully experienced the game, I've taken a look at all the trailers I might have missed around the time of Xenoblade 3's release, and my favorite of these is actually the Mio trailer. Out of the two protagonists, I think it's far better than the Noah trailer, and more representative of key themes of the story. It's awesome to watch this back and relive some of the moments from this adventure, and I love how the tone is set right away, with Mio talking about how she's at the end of her 10 terms, but she'll persist. She'll keep going, while her flame still flickers.
I'll keep going, while my flame still flickers, to the bitter end.
And the trailer eventually ends coming full circle, with her calling back to this same motif, with her quote about doing what she can while her flame still flickers, to push against the cycle and break free. This trailer encapsulates the feeling of the game so well, to have hope even when things are hopeless. It even features the iconic
Stop toying with everyone's life!
The whole thing put together is an incredible trailer that I would recommend watching if you've played Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Don't watch this trailer and enjoy this amazing series for yourself instead. For the next trailer, I want to go very recent with the show-stopping Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door reveal trailer from the September 2023 Nintendo Direct. I'll never forget when, for our final announcement of the day, Mr. Takahashi, with a sly grin on his face, faded us into the storybook intro that could only mean one thing. This beloved Mario Universe RPG, and what many consider the best one, was finally being remade on Nintendo Switch. And this was so soon after we saw the announcement of a Super Mario RPG remake as well. And let me just say, the reveal trailer for that game could easily be on this list too. But as the music comes in and we see all the familiar sights and sounds beautifully redone in this remake, I still get chills watching it back. The scenes they selected to show for this trailer really highlight the game's beauty too. From the light and reflections coming through the stained glass window of the creepy steeple, to this shot looking up at the massive dragon Hooktail as he faces the party. The people who made this trailer, they knew what they were doing, and I really think this is one of the very best modern Nintendo trailers, due in no small part to the pure amount of hype it has generated. It even ends off with a bit of mystery, inexplicably showing the Peach and computer scene separated out after the logo reveal, which I took to be possibly hinting at some new content coming to the game. As of the time of me recording this video, the Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door remake is about a month and a half away, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer to see. One thing's for sure though, I'll probably have watched this awesome trailer quite a few more times between then and now, to help pass some time as we wait for the game. And for the last trailer I want to talk about today, I want to take some time to appreciate a trailer that celebrated another Nintendo milestone that happened recently. I'm talking about the course overview trailer trailer for Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, marking our final course reveals for the BCP and celebrating the final wrap-up of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in general. Watching this one for the first time was bittersweet. It was without a doubt exciting to see what courses would make it into Wave 6, something a lot of us fans were eagerly awaiting, but it also most likely marked the end of the hype cycle. This was the end of our anticipation and speculation, and that was kinda sad to realize after a really fun 2-year journey of the Booster Course Pass. That said, the Wave 6 trailer itself did not disappoint. It gave us a great look at all the tracks to come. Many were expected, like the Tour City tracks, but we also got some surprise unexpected moments, like the reveal of Rosalina's Ice World from Mario Kart 7 on Nintendo 3DS. This was quite a shock for many people. It was also great to see the return of DK Mountain from Mario Kart Double Dash. But the highlight for me though is the beginning, with that instantly recognizable, joyful music track and the shots panning through the fan-favorite course Wii Rainbow Road. That one hit me with a powerful bit of nostalgia. I keep coming back to this trailer to relive that triumphant track reveal, with the energetic music playing behind it. I love this song, I love this course, and I love this game. And it all comes together to make a Nintendo trailer that's fantastic to watch, and one that will probably remain in my rotation for many years to come. But I want to know if there's anyone out there who cares about game trailers as well, and what your favorite Nintendo trailers are. Let me know down in the comments section below. And if you like this topic and want to see more broader Nintendo stuff like this, then let me know that as well. On this channel, I am always looking to share the joy of Nintendo games and my appreciation for them with others who feel the same way. If that sounds good to you, then feel free to check out my other videos. I think you might like the Nintendo reviews and discussions that you'll find there. All of the trailers I've talked about today are linked in the video description, so you can check out the videos for each of them there. That's it for today, everyone. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.